welcome to my channel, Maple and Home. Today we are getting back into my Christmas Decorate With Me series, and we are going to be decorating my two tiered trays. I have one tiered tray that goes in my living room and one that goes in my kitchen, and we will be decorating both today. If you guys are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. My name is Amanda. I am a stay-at-home mom to two little boys, and here on my channel I like to share all things homemaking and home decorating. So if that is the kind of thing you guys are interested in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss when I upload a new video. So let's get into the Christmas decorating. So this first tray that I'm working on is one that goes in my living room, and I got this tiered tray off of Amazon. I will link it down below in case you are interested in it. It is my favorite tiered tray. I think it is so easy to decorate. And I wanted to go with a more rustic neutral look for this tray, so I went with mostly whites and greens with a few pops of black. So I started with this snowflake decor sign that I purchased from Walmart this year. Then I added this little vase from Amazon. It came in a set of 3, but I'm only using this one for this tray. And then I put in a pick that I got, I think a couple years ago from Hobby Lobby. I think they still have it this year. I think I've seen it. And then I added this little white house, which is also from Hobby Lobby, though it was from a few years ago and they do not sell it anymore. So next I added this little lantern that I filled with just some craft pine cones from Hobby Lobby to the top tray. It just barely fit up there. I did have to turn it so that the best side faced forward because I don't think I quite put as many pine cones in there as I probably should have, but I didn't want to use all of my pine cones. I then added a candle in a gorgeous brushed copper container. And I actually used this in my fall tiered tray as well, but I thought it added such a lovely warmth to the tray with the copper color. And I put a little candle ring from last year's Target dollar spot underneath it as well. I wasn't sure originally if it needed a riser underneath too, but I kind of like the little bit of greenery poking up over the side of the tray without the riser. I think it just makes the tray seem a little bit more full.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light while we're dancing around.
One thing that I really like to do with my Christmas trays is to use ornaments as decor pieces. In the Christmas season, you can find so many different options for ornaments, and some of them are really quite large, that using them for your tiered tray too just opens up so many more possibilities. I got this little sleigh as an ornament from the at-home store 2 years ago, I think, and I have used it on a tiered tray every year since. It's one of my favorite pieces to use. The little white reindeer that I have added came in a set of 3 from this year's Target dollar spot. And I think they give the tray that rustic winter wonderland kind of look that I really love. Now you can see that the tray is mostly done. I had a space left for one more piece of decor, and I really struggled to decide what was going to look best in this spot. You will see me put, I think, like 5 different pieces there. Eventually, it does come down to this little wooden star that is an ornament I got from Hobby Lobby, and another little ornament that I have not yet put out there.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately,
I can barely find the time to sleep.
When I put this white bell out, I really liked the way that the bell looked, and I remembered I have a similar ornament in a galvanized metal that I thought would look really good. And spoiler alert, that is the one that I ended up choosing. I did put another one of those candle rings that I put under the copper candle up on the top layer, down underneath it as well to help fill in that space with a little bit more greenery. But you have to let me know down below which piece that I put in that spot did you guys like best? Do you think I went with the right thing going with the galvanized metal bell?
Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
So now we're going to move on to the kitchen tiered tray. And this one is from Pottery Barn. I actually got it for Christmas a few years ago. And sometimes it can be a challenge to decorate just because the trays are so deep. And I don't think that in the end it's much of a problem when you're visually looking at it. I usually am looking at it kind of from above while I'm doing the dishes, but I do try hard to make sure that I place things so that they can be seen well, even if you're looking at it straight on. My kitchen is probably the one area in my home where I still do quite a few pops of red. Normally, with the rest of my Christmas decor, I don't do a ton of pops of red besides what I would call more natural items like berries and birds. But in my kitchen, I do have a red KitchenAid mixer that sits out on my counter all the time. And so Christmas is a really great time to showcase that color of the mixer. So having a few more pops of red in my kitchen is the perfect spot for that. And it really lets me use some of my red decor that I wouldn't otherwise still use in the rest of my house.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas.
Now, this little buffalo check truck, I thought for sure I was going to use on a tiered tray. I bought it from Hobby Lobby this year with the intention that I was going to use it on one of my tiered trays. And I ended up just not liking it on this tray at all. It didn't really go with my other theme for my other tray. And I just wasn't feeling it for this tray. I do have plenty of other spots to use it, so it will make a return somewhere else in my house, but I was surprised that I did not find a place for it on this tray.
Last year I thought about every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside. We gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come.
This tray required a lot of shuffling items around to different tiers. I think about 50% of what's on the tray at this moment stays on the tray, but just gets moved to a different spot, whether that's up to the next tier or down to the bottom tier or moved to the opposite side of the same tier or all of the above. This tray just is a challenge to make sure that things fit, that they can be seen, all that stuff. So things get moved and shuffled around a lot here. I think another thing that was bothering me at this point was the fact that there were a few pops of red, but one tray didn't really have much at all. And it just wasn't balanced with the red that I had in there. So I will be moving a lot of
It's
those
cold
red pieces around and
outside,
adding some more
but the
red to
fire
really
keeps us
balance out
warm.
the pops
We
of color.
can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
So this little sled is also another one of those ornament finds that now only gets used as tiered tray decor. And I think I would probably have a heart attack if I ever actually considered using it on a tree at this point. I have pretty much religiously used it as tiered tray decor at this point. It really does only get used on this particular tray because it can be a little bit hard to stand up. And because this tray is so deep, I can prop it up on the edge of the tray and you can still see a good portion of it because of that diagonal line.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little present shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this.
I'm finally adding my last little pop of red to this tray and filling this little mini Dutch oven with some mini candy canes.
In the tree from this Christmas sun. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end, and somehow we knew.
I don't know if any of you have noticed. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if you did. But this Merry Christmas sign that I just put out is the first piece of what I would call, I guess, Christmas only decor that I have used in both of my tiered trays at this point. A lot of the rest of the decor that I have used, I would call Christmas and winter decor. After Christmas, I do decorate for winter for January and February instead of moving to everyday decor. I like to just move with the season, so I don't do too much everyday type decor until I get to spring. And I like to keep out as much of the decor for winter that I've already put out at Christmas as I possibly can. Once Christmas is over, I just won't have to change too much to be all set for the rest of the winter season. Plus, it's just one way to enjoy my Christmas decor a little bit longer. I can just say it's winter decor and technically not Christmas decor because there are no references to Christmas. I'll just take that sign out and replace it with something else.
I've been longing for this Christmas when everyone's around to share this holiday. Yes, it's a time of happiness, a time of joy, but now this year is twice as special, 'cause I'm hoping for us to fall in love in this winter wonderland. Chilling by the fire as I'm trying to get your attention, giving you a smile, I can seem to look away. I might be crazy, but I think you feel it too, like a vibration right between us with a beautiful two. Could we fall in love in this winter wonderland? Cold night, but warm inside. Already said a little prayer that you will stick around. Is this year really home?
So that is all for today. I am so happy with how the trays turned out, especially my living room tray. I don't think I have done a tray that has looked that nice in a really long time. And to be quite honest, I think it might be the best one I've ever done. I am so happy with how it turned out. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button to let me know. It really does help support my channel and I so appreciate it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.